Whispers of the Jungle, the secret life of wild elephants. In the golden haze of dawn, when the jungle awakens with bird calls and the scent of dewy earth, the forest whispers its most ancient secrets. And among the most majestic of these secrets are the wild elephants, giant, gentle wanderers of the wilderness. This is not just a story about animals. It's a tale of connection, survival, and the wild lifestyle that exists beyond the digital grid. A jungle adventure where the rhythm of life beats in harmony with the land. For anyone craving an escape from concrete jungles, this story offers a soulful dive into the raw, untamed heart of nature. A kingdom without walls. Deep within the heart of southern Africa lies the Kasana Wilderness, a protected corridor that stretches across borders and brims with life. Here, herds of wild African elephants roam freely, without fences, without fear. Among them is Matanda, a 50-year-old matriarch who leads her family with wisdom forged through decades of migration, drought, and encounter. Matanda's herd is a tight-knit group of 15. From playful calves to seasoned aunties, each elephant plays a role. They walk in single file at dawn, splash in rivers by midday, and huddle protectively under moonlit skies. Their lives revolve around memory, family, and instinct, a lifestyle untouched by the modern chaos we know. The lifestyle of wild elephants. Unlike the domesticated world, wild elephants lead a minimalist, mindful life. They don't hoard. They migrate. They listen. To each other and to the land. They are deeply emotional beings, known to mourn their dead and celebrate new births. The jungle is their classroom, the sky their compass, and waterholes their gathering place. Every journey they make is purposeful. They move with elegance, yet their lifestyle is raw, rugged, and real. Watching them is like watching a live symphony of survival. For eco-travelers and sustainable lifestyle seekers, they are a living symbol of what it means to live naturally, responsibly, and freely. The jungle adventure begins. I remember the moment I first saw them. I was on an elephant safari in Botswana, led by a local tracker named Tumi. "You'll never forget your first encounter," he had whispered. And he was right. As we moved silently through the Mopane woods, the sun pierced the canopy like golden swords. Then, like a mirage, a group of wild elephants emerged. Matanda was in front, her ears wide, trunk raised slightly, sniffing the air. I felt no fear, only awe. She looked straight at us, as if peering into our souls. In that moment, I understood something profound. Wildness is not chaos. Wildness is presence. It is being fully in tune with life around you. An elephant's wisdom. Matanda's herd continued on, but one young bull stayed back, curious. His name, Tumi told me, was Natu, just 6 years old and already full of mischief. He flapped his ears and mock-charged, then backed away with a trumpet of pride. This was part of learning. Trial, error, bravery. Elephants teach by example. The old do not bark orders. They model patience, caution, courage. It's a leadership style modern humans could learn from. Watching them reminded me that success doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just moves quietly, one wise step at a time. Threats in paradise. But not all is peaceful in the jungle. Elephant conservation has become a global concern. Illegal poaching for ivory, shrinking habitats, and climate change threaten their very existence. Every year, thousands of elephants are lost, not just to bullets, but to bulldozers and fences that block their ancient paths. Matanda's herd knows this. Their migration route was once cut off by farmland. They adapted, detouring 100 kilometers south. But with every change, their memory map, their internal GPS, faces disruption. This is why ecotourism matters. When people come for ethical elephant safaris, they bring value to the living animal, not its tusks. When we support sustainable travel, we fund the communities that protect wildlife. It's more than a trip. It's a lifestyle choice that echoes into the future. A baby is born. One morning, the jungle was alive with chatter. Birds chirped frantically. Monkeys leapt from tree to tree. And then we saw her, a newborn elephant calf, barely a few hours old, wobbling between Matanda's legs. The entire herd gathered, forming a protective ring. They touched the baby with their trunks, offering reassurance. Even Natu was unusually calm, as if he knew a miracle had just arrived. There was no social media to share it, no selfies, just breathless silence and tears in our eyes. In that moment, I felt part of something ancient and sacred. Lessons from the wild. I stayed in a solar-powered eco-lodge nearby, where we ate local food and shared stories by firelight. Each night, the sounds of elephants drifting through the dark reminded us we were guests in their world. One ranger said something I'll never forget. Elephants live slow, but their memory lasts forever. You'll leave, but they'll remember your scent, your sound. That's the kind of presence we all need. Lasting, not loud. And I thought, what if we lived more like that? More connected, more present, more protective of our own herds, whatever form they take. Family, friends, community, nature. How you can help wild elephants. Wild elephants don't need sympathy. They need action. If this story stirs your heart, here are ways you can be part of the solution. Choose sustainable travel. Book with eco-certified lodges and tour companies. Support conservation nonprofits. Donate or volunteer with organizations like Elephant Voices, Wildlife Conservation Society, or Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. Say no to ivory or elephant rides. Always opt for ethical, observation-based safaris. Adopt an elephant. Symbolically adopting an elephant helps fund anti-poaching patrols and orphanage care. Share their story. Spread awareness through blogs, social media, or even creating your own wildlife video content. Wild elephants and the human spirit. In the weeks after I left Africa, I found it hard to adjust. The jungle had changed me. I walked slower. I listened more. I craved the honesty of nature over noise. The lifestyle of wild elephants became a metaphor for how I wanted to live, grounded, purposeful, connected. We think of elephants as exotic or distant, but in truth, they reflect who we are at our best. Wise, social, emotional, fiercely loyal, and capable of immense kindness. Their world is not a fantasy. It's real, and it's vanishing. But there's still time, still hope. Conclusion. The call of the wild. The next time you dream of escape, don't just scroll, don't just wish, go, see them. Step into a world where wild elephants roam under starlit skies, where every footstep echoes history, and where life moves to a rhythm older than time. Whether through travel, advocacy, or lifestyle changes, you can walk with them, even from afar, because the jungle doesn't just belong to elephants, it belongs to all of us.